Washington, and it's Carey in at center. And for the Lakers, the big three for this team all out there. Well, Clark is on. Team with a reshaped roster to come together.
Longer than people want it to take. It usually takes a bit of time. I mean, that's a delicate dynamic when you talk about blending pieces together midstream. That's sometimes why teams fly under the radar as they're trying to work out their identity. And then when the pieces fall into place, they really are off and running.
Hayward, good.
All you got to do is get open, and Ball's handling the rock. He's going to find you. LaMelo's got incredible passing ability.
Inside, here's Davis. Here's D. He's guarded by Washington. Here's D. They get it again. Back to Howard. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And there's James from the arc. The Lakers with another miss. Charlotte trailing. Hayward left side. Ball outside. Ooh, Howard with a block.
Excellent timing by Howard. He knows exactly when to jump to deny shot attempt.
And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in this first quarter. 5 on the clock. To the middle. Here's Washington.
No, sir. Don't bring that in here. AD having none of that. What an imposing figure he is defensively.
And now another look at that mobile one block defensive performance.
And that kind of rejection early on energizes your squad. The coaching staff just loves this kind of hustle.
You know, P.J. Washington is very impressive. This young man hit the ground running when he stepped into the league back in 19. His debut performance, about 27 points and an NBA record for made three-pointers in a debut.
Rozier outside. Pass to Carey. Shoots over Westbrook. Carey's shot is off.
You know, he looks a little off-kilter to me this quarter, still trying to find his rhythm.
Here's D. 4-3. Fires in the triple. Now, when you talk about P.J. Washington getting off to a strong start, you also have to look at his defensive performance.
I agree, B.A. I mean, two-way player definitely is P.J. Washington. Excellent instincts, and he's continued to impress as a shot blocker.
Here's Carey. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. Shot from the wing. Ooh, Howard with a block. They retain possession, and it's Washington missing. Los Angeles has gone 1 for 5 from deep in this first, struggling from that area. Here's D. Checking his stats, he's scoring around 9.5 points per game. Pass to Howard. The Lakers got to get one up. Late clock. D can't get it to go.
The way they've gotten after rebounds has been impressive.
Yeah, sensational is a really good word for it. They're tearing it up on the glass.
Rozier, the pass to Ball. Boy, clanks that one off the back iron and it falls.
Well, I tell you what separates Ball from a lot of players his age is that his footwork is advanced. He's got almost a PhD in footwork.
The Lakers call timeout.
One thing you can give Terry Rozier credit for are those fast hands. You must keep the ball locked up when he's around because he's always hunting for his next steal.
And the Lakers will go for a different look here. Jordan's checked in for Howard. Anthony comes in for Anthony Davis. Horton Tucker, he's checked in for LeBron. And Nunn is subbed in for Russell Westbrook. A big group substitution here for Charlotte. Bridges, he's checked in for Carey. McDaniels comes in for Hayward. Oubre, he's checked in for Rozier. And it's Smith in for Ball. Smith passes to Washington. And Washington powers it through.
That's how you pass the pumpkin. I mean, Smith really keeps his head on the swivel to get that ball over to his open teammate.
And Rozier's quickness as a defender does much more than just create turnovers.
Yeah, he's tough to shake off when he's covering you. I mean, he puts constant pressure on the shooters and doesn't allow them to take comfortable shots.
And he hits it to tie the game.
And, you know, whenever Smith gets that close to the bucket, he's sharp in how he finishes these chances. I mean, he's got a lot of different ways to get that ball up and down.
Here's D, and he gets it to go. Now 2 of 6 in the game. Now here's Smith. 1:35 left in the first. Outside Oubre. Pass to Washington. Back to Oubre. Takes the 3. And again, Charlotte with the triple.
When you can simply shoot over the defender, you've got it made.
Here's D, covered by Smith. Now here's Anthony. Here's D. Oh, it's blocked by Washington.
What a nice job getting up to deny that shot. Washington showing you terrific anticipation on that rejection.
Bridges against Jordan. Bridges misses.
Well, you know, this is what happens. You can't afford to lose concentration even for a nanosecond.
Here's D. Ooh, excellent D there from